All personnel, clear the launch platform.
All personnel, clear launch platform. Disneyland is your land.
The Leaving Today podcast, the show about the news, history, and attractions of the Disneyland Resort.
Disneyland is your land.
Well, come on, Wendy. Let's go.
But where are we going?
To Neverland.
Neverland.
Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome to Leaving Today podcast, episode number 226. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, this morning, whenever it is and however it is. We very much appreciate it. My name is Mark. I'm one of the co-hosts here of the LTP. Sitting to the right of me is the trail master of puppets himself, Udi.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How's it going?
Going well.
Excellent. Sitting to the left to me in the actual LTP lounge right now is Becky.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here in person.
Yep.
Yeah, we are very happy to have you here,
Yep.
fresh off your trip to Disneyland.
The park.
Yeah.
Yep.
The park. I was going to say the Magic Kingdom. No one calls it that anymore on the West Coast. Got taken over by the East Coast. Looking very handsome today.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, thank you.
What brand of shirt would you be wearing right now, Mark?
Yeah, this is Dixon.
Oh,
Ooh, Mark.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that.
This is the party shirt.
Yeah.
This is actually what it's called.
Yeah.
Party
they're
shirt.
called
the
party shirts. Yeah.
Labyrinth or whatever
Yeah.
the design
I
is.
like the print.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I feel like I'm in a festive mood.
Bringing more to the family. There you
Yes, Becky needs to be rocking the.
I know. No one told me or I would have worn mine.
You have, yes.
Yep.
Okay, so thank you so much for listening to our show today. We are a open and honest Disneyland podcast. The way you can support the show is through Patreon. So welcome, Ty, to the Patreon family.
go. Welcome, Ty.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us now. You get to be on the show.
Yeah, we're going to be putting you on the clock now, buddy.
Yeah. And I know I owe a T-shirt to someone else, and so please let me know, as I've been very lax on that. But I'll get to it.
Yeah.
But if you'd like to be a member of the show, we make it super simple. Go to leavingtodaypodcast.com. We have a support tab on there. In addition, we have Instagram at Leaving Today Podcast. That's the way you can support the show, and you can always reach out to us at info@leavingtodaypodcast. If this is your first time listening, welcome. We hope you find the water to be warm. Like I said, we are an open and honest Disneyland podcast. We love talking about everything, and you can think about us as your the best Disneyland friends you haven't met yet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. And coming up, we're going to have some new specials using Eden Rock. We just had a good talk with those folks the other day.
Yep.
So our new code, we're going to put some new information out there.
Yeah, all coming.
It's also going to be good for the Best Western and Orange. And we're also going to have them on our show soon. You'll be definitely wanting to tune them out because we might have a giveaway or two
Yep.
for that. Looking forward to that. And again, I just want to reiterate, you are listening to this show. Of course, you can hear my voice. That means you are supporting independent thought. You're supporting podcasting in general. And anytime you do that, just think about, hey, I'm listening to independent artists and creators creating stuff that they want to do. So thank you very much for doing that. All right. Ooh, this is where you normally chime in with something.
With the fact that I'm glad that everybody's listening, and that the fact that we should always be listening to more people.
Yes. Okay.
That whole part. Yeah.
Yes.
No. I always am. How do I put it? I'm grateful for everything that you guys do and the time that you spent. And I'm glad because when you do this, you're creating a culture of more open-mindedness, more willingness to listen to other voices, other people, other opinions that you may not agree with, or you may agree with, but it gets you out of your bubbles, it gets you out of your silos, and we need more conversation with more people. That way we can find understanding. I always say the same thing. In a world that can feel super divided, we're not. We're really not that far apart.
Right.
We're much closer, and we need to find the ties that bind, and this is one of them. So I'm glad you're here, and I would encourage you to continue to stretch your wings and to get more information into your head, and then just figure it out from there.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you for your time. As always, it is greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Okay, so today is a very good show. If this is your first show, you're going to like it because we, LTP Adventures, deep below Old Town Sacramento in this show, we get to talk to a very cool person at a company called Stage 9. We get to go below Sacramento and look at a brand new concept in themed entertainment, themed dining. So do stay tuned for the whole episode. But before that, we have the news, and Becky's got a trip report, I think, from her recent trip. And opening question. Opening question should be pretty simple. That's probably gets more geared to Udi, because last week we went on a ride, we were talking about something. Udi said that this is him talking, I really want to get back into the groove of getting a magic key and going back to the park a few times a year.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful news.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, and it's been like well over a year since you've been at the parks, right? Closer to 2 years.
Wow.
What's the first thing you're doing? Give me the first 10 minutes, first 15 minutes of you doing, besides weeping for the first 6 minutes.
Well, I will do what I always do, which will be walk in on the right.
Yeah.
And then as we go down Main Street, I have a feeling I'm just going to stop for a second and take it in, because it has been such a minute. There is no other feeling quite like going into the park and then looking down Main Street, USA, and then seeing the castle at the end. And for everybody who goes to the park and loves the park, I think you all can agree that when you begin your day there and you look down and you really look down Main Street and you realize at the hub right there is a full day of adventure. And the anticipation for it being just an amazing day is something that is hard to describe unless you know. Once you know, you're like, hey, dude, we're going. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I feel like that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk in, kind of sit there, past the flagpole, and just kind of look down Main Street and look down at the castle and kind of be like, okay, yeah, let's go. And then I'll just go about my day as I usually would. Go to the left, go into Adventureland, and here we go. Hit Indy, and we're off and running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. There you go. That's just what I wanted to know.
Because, I mean, to expand a little bit more on the conversation, a little bit, it gets to a point where, and I'm not shy about my opinion about the park and everything and where I am with it. And I got to a point where I was just kind of like, you know what? The variables and the unknown of life that can hit you at any moment in time can knock you off. And for my life, for as much as I have a good life, I'm not gonna sit here and go, woe is me, but I do have moments in time and things that happen that kind of kick you off kilter. And I realize now that I've been in that kind of weird thing, like where I'm oddly, like I'm semi-stable, but not there. And I kind of like it. I had this kind of a epiphany where I kind of like, you know what? One of the stabilizing factors pre-COVID and actually post-COVID was the park. Like in my life, for all the crap and all the crazy up and down that I was going through, the park stabilized everything. Like the trip was coming. We had this thing, like who's going to go? Where are we going to go? And having that park there and having that next trip planned stabilize it. It gave you an end goal. And I realize now that, in my life, there have been a lot of different things that I've had, like, hey, I'm going to get here, and at this point in time, I'm going here. And then when I reach there, then I'm going to go there. And then when I hit here, I'm going there. And I've had those kind of things that aren't the park. Mm-hmm. And I realize now that I don't have that because I've hit all those goals and I've been in those places, and now I'm like, what now? And my mind's kind of like, the park, dude. The park. So there we are.
All right.
Yep.
Solid answer.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get it. I basically just asking you that's opening question. Mm-hmm. Unless you have another opening question, Becky.
No, that's okay.
Okay, cool.
I'm excited to hear that you want to go back.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go back, but now like it became a thing. Like it solidified in my brain. Like, no, you need to now.
Mm-hmm. You're
and
right.
Make your moves to begin to make that happen.
And I might add, In my defense, I did not prompt him this time.
No.
And usually I do kind of prompt him.
Yeah, because like I always tell people, Mark, he trained to ask questions. That's what he does. And so when we go for riding, we go on the ride, we talk about how we have these, we're together for a few hours, on a bike trail. Mm-hmm. And he will often like, hey, what about this and what about that? Mark.
We talk about a lot of things.
Yeah, no, we do. And then, but Mark is great at the hypothetical. What if? And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And he will drop off.
Wendy hates that.
Yeah, the hypotheticals. What if? And I'm like, okay, so I've gotten very used to the hypotheticals.
Yeah. I gotta maybe tame that down a little bit.
Well, I don't care. I'm used to it. So if people can't handle hypotheticals, then maybe you don't want to hang around Mark for very long.
I love hypotheticals.
Oh, he'll throw them out, and I'm like, well, okay. But anyway, so, true. In your defense, you did not prompt it. It was just something that was in my mind, and we started writing. We just started talking about this, that, and the other thing, and it just like, you know what? Boom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So we look forward to that. And we'll definitely try to go live for Udi's triumphant return.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to call the Anaheim police, make sure we've got escorts and stuff.
Good Lord.
Escort into the park and out. Barricades.
The king has returned. No.
Yes.
I'm totally kidding. No.
Special parade.
Oh my God. Who's gonna MC it though?
I don't know, but
No.
I bet you that day if we go to Fantasyland, you're gonna be able to pull out the sword. That'd be awesome.
That'd be epic. That'd be.
He'll be like special guest in the cavalcade that day.
Oh, yeah.
The sword. It reminds me of like an old special when you were watching like a 90s like Full House and they went to Disney World.
Oh yeah. And you have that moment of like, oh, and then they're it's totally planned, but they make it like, yeah. ABC, man.
ABC.
Yep.
Okay, well, with that, let's head on over to the news.
You listen to me now. You are talking about things that you do not understand.
Okay. Well, first news item is Downtown Disney's. Okay, actually, for a reference, we are in the third quarter of 2025, currently August 3rd, 2025.
Holy cow.
So that's how you know, just for reference, when this show's coming out. So when you listen to this, if you happen to be going through the shows in order, this is where we are. August 3rd, 2025. Downtown Disney's Porto's Bakery construction delayed again. Temporary Earl of Sandwich staying open. Construction of Porto's Bakery in downtown Disney has been delayed again, meaning the temporary Earl of Sandwich location will remain open longer. The temporary Earl of Sandwich was originally set to close on July 25th. According to the OC Register, employees were notified by email on July 25th that the closure was delayed at least a month and possibly longer. The location is set to become Porto's Bakery, with Disney filing construction permits earlier this year. Disneyland Resort officials told the Orange County Register that they are excited to work to begin on Porto's Bakery as the construction schedule and timing are finalized. And there are many steps to navigate in bringing a concept to life of the size and scale of Porto's Bakery. So Earl Sandwich will continue to temporarily operate in the location for an extra time this summer. So this is really the first construction delay we've seen with Downtown Disney. Actually, this has been delayed a couple of times, right? I wonder what's going on. Permits?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to anything construction, this is where the variables. So in the article, it says there's all the variables that apply, and it's true. Every construction project needs to work in concert with each other. Different trades need to come in, and if any one of those isn't passing whatever they can be doing, whether it be an equipment delay or a failed inspection of some kind, all those kind of things can happen. Like I will give you one example real quick. We had a building project that we were working on, and they began to what they call throwing rope, electricians, and that means they started running all the cable, all wiring, all that. Technically, you're not supposed to do that until the building is called what is called dried in. What they mean by that is it has a roof, and it has a working roof, so water cannot penetrate. Doesn't mean the sides have to be in, but most of the time they are. But the roof has to be in, and water cannot seep down into the wiring and whatnot. They threw a building. It rained. Wire wires got wet. They had to pull them all out and replace all of them. Now, it was a small building, but that delayed the project by a week. So anytime you have things like that, I hear that, and I'm like, okay, what are you having? Is it a wiring thing? Is it a plumbing thing? Is it an underground thing? Is it a frame thing? So many different things. So I'm curious. Like, I heard that. I'm like, what delayed you? Like, what is it?
Who knows?
No, I know. And
Okay.
so I hopefully they figure it out. And I will tell you that, yeah, when you're a builder, it is your job. When you're the builder in charge that is the superintendent, it is your job to, you're the director. And you're directing everybody in a timely manner and make sure everybody's moving in a fashion. There's a, believe it or not, for as much as construction sites can sometimes seem like just a hodgepodge of people working, there is a method to it. If it's done properly, you can walk in, and I can walk in and go, the plumbers are there, so that means this far is done. I'm getting here, and this is how far they are done, and things like that. So if they're running in concert properly, anybody who comes in and go like, oh, okay, I see where we're at. So that's why I'm like, so I don't know what happened here, but I'm curious. I'm super curious.
Yeah. So probably next fall, I would imagine, or next summer.
Well, I will
this will be up and running.
tell you this.
Yeah.
What they're probably going to do is for whatever the delay is, every other trade is probably geared up to be like ready to deliver on time, because usually what happens, most when you delay a project, it usually doesn't push back the opening day. It may if it's a big enough problem, but they usually don't push it back because they're going to be like, now all you guys, now you need to speed up. So I would not be surprised if it doesn't get delayed too much further, and they just make everybody go faster.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that. I know everyone's saying Portos is a great thing. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, cool. Next news item, this is not shocking to anybody, is Disneyland Magic Key sales pause yet again for all 4 tiers. Magic Key renewals are still available, but guests cannot buy new Magic Key passes. Disneyland last reopened sales for Believe and Inspired Keys in late May. So yet again, these are on hold. I have no idea what's going on. Again, this whole bait and switch, cat and mouse, whatever. I don't think it's bait and switch, but cat and mouse thing with this. Here they are now, and now they're gone. Here they are. It's kind of ridiculous to me. While we keep doing this, but Udi, I guess you have a thought.
No. I'll go back to it. It sounded like they were finally beginning to turn the corner and make it better, and then they're doing this again. And I'm like, the artificial scarcity, that this is, in my opinion, clearly what they're trying to do to make people like, oh, I better get them now because they're going to be gone. And that's all they're doing. Stupid. Stop. Just make them available.
Yeah.
Again, I would. Part of me would be okay with it, I guess. Maybe if I got like, what is your logic behind it? Why are you guys like doing it? Is it a money thing? Okay, explain to me. Like, I mean, you don't have to explain, but I would love to know the rationale why you do that and when you do that. And what algorithm, what money, what line item are you looking at to make that call? And then more so, who makes that call? Like, who's the one who decides, okay, now we're cutting them off? So clearly they have a guideline, like, this is what we're going to do, and when all these things are hit, we're going to cut them off. It's all done.
Well, and it does seem like they do it the same times of the year. Or at least I kind of want to write it down, but it kind of feels like that to me a little bit.
Like a couple quarters. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, it seems like they do it every couple quarters. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it feels like they'll go 1 quarter, 2, and then you're like, okay, and then boom.
I just don't understand the rationale of buying. I mean, they're missing out on so many sales by not allowing guests just to buy an upgrade on their park ticket, right?
Yeah, and to me, this is where I keep on going back to. The only way it makes sense to me is where they're trying to phase them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be silly, I think, on their part to phase them out.
Yeah, they're trying to make it where people have to. They're beginning to try to cater to the 1 day or the 2 day there, and not an AP holder, not a Magic Key holder.
Right.
Which to me I get frustrated with, because I'm like, no, Disney, your faithful is what kept you around for 100 years.
or 70.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In total. In total.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's because you have fans and people who love your product. You reward. This is a reward. You know, this is them going like, "Hey, thank you for the years and years and years of support. Here you go. Here you go." And the people who are avid goers of the park are the ones who are going to buy APs. So yeah, it's done.
We shall see how it turns out, but I imagine they'll be on sale probably October.
That's what I think. October.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next news item is Disneyland closes 4 attractions during the busy Halloween season. I don't want to say Hollywood season, but that's not what it is. The new closures join 5 other attractions already shuttered for refurbishment. Disneyland will close 4 attractions for seasonal refurbishments as the Anaheim theme park as the Anaheim theme park resort prepares for the busy Halloween season that stretches from August through October. Haunted Mansion, Radiator Springs Racers, Pixie Hollow, and Fantasmic will temporarily close in August or September as part of the standard refurbishment schedule at Disneyland and DCA. The 4 new attraction closures join Star Tours, Storybook Land Canal Boats, Casey Jr. Circus Train, Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, and the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. That's closed down because of the
wall.
Magical Life.
No, I know, but okay, they're
they're
calling them different. Okay.
Yeah. So let's go. This Radiator Springs Racers and DCA will close for extended refurbishment on August 18th. It will stretch through at least September 10th. Haunted Mansion will close August 9th through the 21st in preparation for reopening holiday mode.
Standard.
Yep. Pixie Hollow and Fantasyland will be closed on August 26th, 28th, and September 2nd, 4th, 7th, and 10th. Okay, sure. Phantasmic Nighttime Spectacular on Disney River of America will be dark August 24th through 28th, September 1st through 4th, and September 7th through 10th. I'll just say something about that. I know it sucks, people who love that, but if you get a chance to go to the park when they're not running it, do go on the Mark Twain.
Yeah, at night.
At night. And actually, this is just a general PSA. Do visit the Rivers of America at Disneyland. Go on the Mark Twain. Go on the Sailing Ship Columbia, and do go to Thomas Sawyer's Island.
Yeah,
because
do it all.
Do it all. Keep it relevant. I can't even imagine us ever.
I don't believe that they would ever even attempt to do what they're doing over in Florida right now. With that park. I don't think they would ever.
So. I had a weird thought tangent the other day about this, as I often do, but it was about the different theme parks in the Disney family. And like, I think Disneyland, Anaheim, might be one that's more catered to memories and more catered to history.
Yeah.
And Disney World, I think was sort of started off that way, but now they've evolved to something different because they go, oh, well, the memories really, I mean, they've been around for what, 50 years?
50, well, like 51, 52.
Yeah, not quite 70. So it's a different concept for what they have there. And same thing with Paris, same thing with Tokyo, different. And so each of these 7 parks or whatever, of the castle parks, might have a different end game. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I just kind of thinking, well, maybe they want Disneyland to be preserved and like historical and based on memories.
Well,
maybe.
I was going to say, at what point can you look at Disneyland proper and go like, you're now a historical site?
Yeah.
And like, you're not going to ever do anything major to demolish anything. And I mean, a refurb here, removal of an attraction there is not the same thing as what they're doing over in Florida, where they're killing half of the river.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think for what it's worth, I don't think Disneyland or the people who truly like that park would be even remotely okay with them doing anything to touch the rivers.
No.
I mean, people kind of got out of whack with the railroad. Remember when they had to close it down for Galaxy's Edge and
it made the left?
Right. And they're like, what are you doing? Like, it was like, and this is where I always go back to it. Disneyland proper, we treat it like sacred ground. And I think we're clearly not the only ones who do. And but I think there's a good rationale as to why. Any other park in the family parks and resorts, it's just not the same. They don't have that same depth. Walt wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't directly interact with any of the people, the builders, the Imagineers. He didn't. It's not there. So to be able to have Walt in there, that's his park. You see his fingerprints all over it, and you cannot remove that at all.
It's true. And I think anybody who's been to, like, I can speak for Magic Kingdom, it's a wonderful park to visit.
Sure.
But it's a theme park compared to Disneyland is more of a historical. You just get that feeling the moment you walk in.
Right. So since I've never been to Florida, I feel like
you said you have been to Florida.
No, but not. I mean, in the parking lot doesn't count. But no, never being in that park. And to be fair, like, I would like to go, but I don't have that. Like, oh, I got to go over there. Like, and I don't know what it is, why I don't feel like I want to go, because, well, it just doesn't feel like to have that depth of connection with what it is. Now, I'm not saying that people who do have that over there with that park, I'm sure there's thousands upon thousands who do, but for me, I'm just like, it's a theme park. Disneyland is something different.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. Well, here's the last news item, and I'm actually throwing this in for my friend Justin because he loves Astro Blasters. And so I just wanted to throw this in because I thought this was interesting. 7 changes are coming to Buzz Lightyear rides at Disney parks. Walt Disney Imagineering is updating the Shoot 'em Up dark rides in Florida, France, Japan. Will Disneyland be next? Here's the scary.
Dun.
Let's go over the news. There's 7 things here. New opening scene. Number 1, new opening scene. Imagineering and Pixar are creating a new opening scene on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin at the Magic Kingdom, where riders can hone their blaster aim. A friendly support robot named Buddy will help aspiring Space Rangers prepare for their mission, provide encouragement, and conduct a final systems check. All right, so that's new. Number 2, refreshed ride vehicles. The Star Cruiser ride vehicles on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin at Magic Kingdom will get a facelift and new video monitors that will provide real-time scoring updates. Number 3, enhanced blasters. And this is what he was saying. They weren't even working properly when he was there. New handheld blasters on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin at the Magic Kingdom will feature always-on laser sights and vibration effects for improved targeting. Each blaster will have a different colored laser with new sound effects to make targeting easier. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Disneyland Paris will also replace all the blasters on the ride. Number 4, interactive targets. Static targets on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin at Magic Kingdom will be upgraded with new interactive targets that react and light up when hit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, same thing with Disneyland Paris. We place some targets to improve precision and performance. Number 5, lighting and visual effects. Lighting will be overhauled on Buzz Lightyear at Disneyland Paris with spotlights and updated lighting effects. Technical and visual aspects of Disneyland Paris attraction will be refurbished. Number 6, restored animatronic figures. Imagineering will refurbish and restore several audio animatronic figures on Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast at Disneyland Paris. And number 7, finally, I guess a reimagined attraction. The attraction at Tokyo Disney that closed in 2024 will be reimagined as Wreck-It Ralph in 2026. So that's interesting. Riders aboard the interactive dark ride set in the candy-themed racing game Sugar Rush will work with Ralph and Penelope to stop attacking sugar bugs created by King Candy. Hong Kong Disneyland rethemed its Buzz Lightyear ride in 2019 into the Marvel-themed Ant-Man and Wasp attraction. All right. So, as stated, none of this is coming to Disneyland Anaheim, but this is an indicator that something does need to get done with Buzz Lightyear. Yeah. So.
Not just Buzz, but okay.
What?
Not just Buzz, but okay.
What?
That whole area.
Area.
You're asking way too much. We're talking about
I know.
Buzz Lightyear.
One at a time, apparently.
Yeah, so this is good news, Justin. So hopefully your Astro Blasters will be getting a, upgrade soon.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Okay. Well, that is all the news for August 3rd, 2025. Like I said, we have future presentation coming up, but let's go to part 2 of this with Becky's trip to Disneyland.
Yes.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not super happy to be home, to be honest, but I'm glad that we were all getting together today. That made it a little easier.
Did you walk really slow out the park?
I did.
Did you cry?
I took. I did cry. Not as I was leaving, but once we got home. Just
Because of the
Well,
park?
yeah. Well, I felt like it was a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
It felt really special because we went with my husband's family. So we had my sister-in-law and her 3 kids, which are teenagers. We had my in-laws, and my in-laws had not been in 35 years.
Oh,
wow.
jeez.
Yeah, the teenagers had never been. Actually, so my in-laws, the last time they went was to the 35th anniversary.
Wow.
So they hadn't seen any of that.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was very special. I feel like the whole time I could just see a smile on Tim's face, like so excited to be experiencing that with his family
Yeah. Cool.
and with the kids, like them getting to see that, and then his nieces and nephew. So that just felt really just special, and like there's no other place that we could all go, and it's someone from 2 years old all the way to 80.
Right.
Like we could all have fun and enjoy ourselves. I mean, nowhere like that. The teenagers said multiple times, like, "Thank you. This is the best vacation we've ever been on." They were
So
talking to
the
their parents.
teenagers liked it.
They loved it.
And where are they from?
Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, so it's very difficult, to get there.
Yeah.
They did live in Florida when they were little, like my kids' ages, like 3 years old, and so they had been to Disney World, but not where they really remember a whole
Right,
lot.
right.
So that felt really special, and I guess it's really hard for me to leave Disneyland when I don't have another trip planned.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very difficult because
It-
I started spiraling like, well, when's the next time we're going to go? Like, what if it's, years from now? And I'm sure it won't be. However, it feels like that in the moment.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You are properly bruised.
Oh, yeah.
So you-
So I did. If you saw my leg, I don't even know what attracted my leg, but like I have a bruise like this size on my leg. But I did
Size
get,
of a grapefruit is what she
Yeah.
made.
yeah,
basically,
it's
yeah.
big. I got bruised on the Matterhorn.
Heck, well, of course, you have to.
It whipped me around, but it was worth it.
Loved it.
I loved every second of it. We did do Lightning Lane because we had bought in the special pass.
Oh, from Costco?
It wasn't from Costco. It was from Leaving Today. Or
Oh, getaway.
Getaway Today.
Oh, we're offering
Sorry, yeah.
roughing discount tickets?
Discount. Sorry, it was from getawaytoday.com. It was before they had the Costco special coming out. We'd bought them. And so came with Lightning Lane. The first day in Disneyland, I mean, no surprise there. Lightning Lane was absolutely not worth any investment at all.
yeah.
So the first thing we actually did when we got in the park was Lightning Lane Runaway Railway, Mickey and Minnie's.
Oh.
I thought my in-laws, everybody would love that. Once we got there, and it was kind of nice because we got to go into Fantasyland. We got to take a picture in front of when we first walk in front of the flowers and the train station.
Oh, yeah.
Do that classic picture. And then we did a picture in front of the castle with everybody. And then we went through Fantasyland, which normally we go towards Adventureland, but we did Fantasyland, then went in to Mickey and Minnie's, and it had never opened. And so I think our we had gotten there at 8 a.m. and it was about 10 a.m. I think when our Lightning Lane was for. It had not opened yet. So when we
Strange.
get there, they say, "We're sorry, but you have a Lightning Lane to anything else with the Lightning
yeah.
Lane you want to use." So, okay, we had that. We ended up, they allowed us to use the Lightning Lane at Rise of the Resistance, which apparently they're not supposed to. However, they had told us we could use it anywhere. So when we went to use it, they're like, "It's fine, just come through." I forget where I was even going with this. Oh, just the Lightning Lane in general.
Yeah.
So that day, I felt like we didn't really even use Lightning Lane because everything was already booked already at that point. So it was an early entry day into Disneyland. So by the time we get to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, we see it's not working. We can book our next thing. Indiana Jones was already at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So not much that you could really do.
What time was this?
10 a.m.
Yep.
10 a.m.
Yep.
However, the lines were not very long on anything. And
No.
we multiple times, our 15-year-old nephew tracked the time and it would say 45 minutes and we were in within 20 to 25 multiple times. So, so that's a good thing. There weren't very long lines, but we got to get a lot in, but I'd say wasn't useful at all.
Yeah.
However, I did find it to be more useful in DCA. Even though Cars wasn't there, and let me preface this by saying I'm not telling anybody to buy it. I still don't think it's the best investment, or I think there's better use of your money at the parks. However, it is more useful there. The attractions didn't book up as fast, so you could constantly book things.
Yeah.
And that made it easy. However, why do we need a Lightning Lane Little Mermaid?
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, we loved it. The girls love it.
No.
But I mean, we could have waited in line, just kept getting off, get on it.
Yeah. No, and I think you're bringing up a very good point. And then I brought it up in our thread. There was a TikToker who brought up a video basically talking about where Disney's gotten to the point of like being in your phone and blah blah blah, and how the enjoyment levels are dropping. We're actually gonna wind up a little preview. We're gonna wind up doing a full episode on that because I think it's incredibly important. But you're bringing up a great point. Lightning Lane at this point to me is just worthless. It is nothing but cash grab because now what and we saw this. I think right after COVID, I started seeing it, and then definitely when I went with my family, I definitely saw it. The Lightning Lane lines were so long that the standbys were almost nothing. And I think Disney has screwed that up to no end because now, exactly what you're saying, what good is the Lightning Lane if I can't do Indy? If I'm at 10 o'clock and I can't book something till 8 o'clock at night, are you out of your mind? Like, then what is the point? Go stand in line.
And shocker, but if you walk by Indy at 8 p.m. at night or 9 p.m., you're going to be able to maybe do a 25-minute, 30-minute.
Yeah.
So
and the other part is, so I'm also glad your nephew did the whole like tracking times because it goes back to what we've been talking about this for so long now, and I just want to feel like we need to reiterate and keep on hitting on it, is the fact that the wait times, don't let that dissuade you. If you see an hour, think more like 40. It's rare where that is an accurate time. And so the Lightning Lane is a moot point now, and they've completely screwed it all up for Disney. That's the way they're doing it. But anyway, I was curious about that stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm wondering how it's going to be right now with you going to the park. There are other things I'm curious about, but that, yeah, definitely.
And Pirates is sitting at 20 minutes right now. Quarter to 2 in the middle of summer.
Yep.
Yes.
Pirates is sitting at 20 minutes for them.
And you know it's like a walk-on. You're going to almost walk onto that bad boy.
Right. Whenever I did Pirates, so we had done it twice, but the first time I was with sleeping kids, I go on it 5-minute wait. I mean, the only wait was how fast you could get there. Yeah, that's it. It really, there were not long lines at all.
So, did you get the feeling of the park being at capacity or really full, or did you feel like you had space to move and that the volume of people there was smaller than what you've been in the past?
I felt like it was smaller.
Okay. Because I keep on going back to the discussion about how they had a lot of things closed at the time, and it made that the park feel really crowded because there was no place to walk. And now that those have opened back up, I had a feeling like, hey, so that's why I'm asking. So you had you didn't have that sense. So a lot of the people, when you run on, where you feel that, or where I felt it the most, was along the rivers of America, where that just feels like, as you're going to Critter Country and you're moving through there along the river, it just feels like there's a mass of people going into Pirates, right?
Yes.
So that wasn't there? That wasn't really bad?
Actually, that congested area, I felt like it was the best it had been in a long time.
Just flowing through?
Yes, and just to give you an example, so I'm coming in with a double wide stroller too, where you're really going to feel it. So the first night we watched Paint the Night and we watched fireworks. And then the girls had fallen asleep at that time. We put them in the stroller and we're just off doing other stuff. So I rode Jungle Cruise and Tim waited with the kids. Then he did Pirates and I waited with the kids. I waited right as the second showing of Phantasmic was coming out.
Yeah.
I was able to just go right up there. I didn't go along the river, but I went along the, we call it like the overpass over Pirates, and I was able to just go right up there, have a perfect seat. It also was not congested enough to the point that I was actually with the stroller in kind of a walkway, and cast members were right there allowing me to. And of course, I wasn't blocking anyone, but that's how free it was to walk.
What day was that?
So that was a Thursday.
Yeah, the weekend. I'm telling you. Anyway, okay.
And then I was also there on a Saturday in Disneyland proper. And same thing, after fireworks had ended, we had a lightning lane for Tiana's. And then we went that whole area. We did Tiana's, and one of us waited with the kids. The other one went on it. So we did it twice in a row. We grabbed some treats at Pooh Corner. We did Haunted Mansion, Pirates, Indiana Jones, all of that, just free to walk. Yeah, and totally fine with the stroller. It was easy. I will say Tiana's. So I rode it, and then Tim rode it after me. And I felt like it seemed different, a little bit better.
Okay.
And then he mentioned afterwards, he's like, that seemed different and it seemed better. And I was like, I thought the same thing. And I don't know. I mean, one thing I'll say is that the animatronics were all working really well.
Good.
So that was a little bit of a difference. But I've tried to wrap my head around what could it be. Like the music seemed louder and a little more prominent. But I think it might be doing it at night. Because when you're going and there's like a little bit of dead space.
Yeah, at night you don't have that. Like,
yeah, you don't have that. And you just see the lights and everything. And so it's a little bit like it's prettier. And I think that plays into the vibe.
100%.
So I would suggest anybody doing it, do it at night. Even though it's hot during the day. But I felt like it was better at night than during the day. I don't know. You could just hear the music. A couple of the animatronics said things about it being dark when you were kind of in I call it like the garden area, but the outdoor parts.
Yeah.
Some of the alligator, I forget his name. Yeah, he said something about like, oh, you can't see in the dark.
Oh, when he's like digging. Yeah. Okay, sure. Interesting.
So I would say that was better.
Okay.
And of course, it looks beautiful.
Right. Much better at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks much better at night. Treat wise, I did try some new things. Of course, I got the pineapple Dole Whip float, which was so good, and I could just sit all day in that whole area.
The Tropical Hideaway?
Yeah, in the Tropical Hideaway, as well as just in front of Tiki Room. I feel like it's just the best vibes to just be there. But I got that. At Jolly Holiday, I had, you might have to step in, Udi, and say this, but the birria.
Birria.
Yes.
There you go.
The sandwich.
Yeah.
So good. Like, so good.
It come with the sauce? You did?
Yeah. It came with the sauce. It's really good.
I gotta try that.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. It was just really good.
Okay.
And then I got the strawberry shortcake macaron.
From Jolly Holiday?
Yeah, and
How was that?
I really liked it. I mean, if you like strawberry shortcake, of course.
I do, yeah. I do like that. Yeah,
it's really good. It has like a shortbread cookie plus the macaron on top.
Okay.
And like a buttercream, which was just really good. And then the day we were in DCA, we actually went to Black Tap.
Okay.
And
Nice.
so, oh my gosh, it was so good.
Yeah, Black Tap is really good.
Did you get a hamburger?
Yeah, I got a hamburger. I forget. Oh, I got the Texas one with like the onion ring on it. It was so good. But we got a milkshake to share.
Oh, that crazy shake?
Yeah. Okay.
They're
I was
insane.
like, yes. So it was my birthday that day, but everybody was ordering milkshakes, and I was like, I don't really care to get a milkshake. Like, we're gonna eat. I can have dessert later.
Yeah.
So luckily Tim got one, and he's like, oh, everybody, well, our family can, have it. I like could not stop eating the shake with the like frosting on the corner.
That's awesome.
It was like the best thing. I've thought about it all week. It was so good.
Which one was it? Did you get?
I forget the name, but it was the one with the fruity pebbles and like Rice Krispies. It was, which wouldn't have even been in my mindset to order.
Yeah.
But it was so good. And then like as it melted, it was like cereal and milk. It was so good. But then that day, I couldn't really eat anything else.
Oh no, that'd be
the rest of the day.
yeah.
So I didn't really have that much in DCA. Other than I did try. They have a celebration marshmallow wand. It's basically just a marshmallow dipped in chocolate.
Is it like the tiger tail or the tiger
Yeah,
tail?
it's like that. Only it doesn't have the orange taste,
okay,
and it didn't
gotcha.
have the caramel. But
Oh,
it was so good. I
okay.
actually had kind of gotten it by accident. I had mobile ordered, and I thought that's what Lux had I thought Lux had wanted a Forky, like cake pop, but she was pointing to the other thing. So I ended up getting both, and I tried it, and it was so good. Which it wouldn't normally be my thing to try, but it was great.
Oh, that sounds great.
We tried Pizza Planet. I hadn't had it in a long time. It was fine. Tim does gluten-free, so they did have good gluten-free crust pizza. But I had just gotten a basic pepperoni slice,
Okay.
like a meal, and it was good. It came with a treat, and I don't know what it's called, but it was basically like a cream puff that was blueberry flavored. It
Oh.
looked so ugly to me, like to the point where they were giving it to me, and I thought, I'm not even going to take this because
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want this. But then I felt like that was rude, and it came with my meal, so I
Yeah.
took it. It was so good. Like,
Awesome.
so good.
Can you order it on its own?
I didn't see it on its
Oh.
own. So if you go to Pizza Planet, get the meal deal, get that. Like I shared it, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is really good."
Oh my gosh, yeah, okay.
By the way, the shake is called a Bam Bam.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. The
Van-
pebbles.
Vanilla frosted rim.
Okay.
Right, with
Yep.
Fruity Pebbles.
Mm-hmm.
Topped with a Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispie treat, strawberry Pop-Tart, Laffy Taffy, and whipped cream, and cherry. Holy.
There's a Pop-Tart in there?
Yeah, I'm not proud of it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Not my proudest moment. No, it was delicious. I highly recommend it.
Did you do the walk of shame as you were walking out?
Uh huh.
I can't believe
Well,
I ate
this
that.
is why I couldn't eat the rest of the day. It was too hard. We did World of Color, which was kind of a last minute thing. I didn't think my mother-in-law would want to do it. I thought it'd be too late. But she mentioned it as we got in there. I had to do the, whatever you call it, virtual queue right at noon. And I just had my sister-in-law's phone, my phone with my in-laws stuff in it. And just right at the stroke of 12, just hit it. We got in immediately.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no issue. But it was good. I'm happy we did that because my in-laws loved it.
Oh, okay.
Like so much. Like one of their favorite things, I think.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so they live in Maryland, and so they don't come out very often.
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Wow. It must have been quite the sight to see I mean, in 35 years, the park has changed so much.
Yeah. Yeah, it had, but they did really well. We also watched Paint the Night 2 nights while I was there.
Okay.
And my mother-in-law loved that. The energy that it brings to the park is so needed. Like, I feel like they always need to have a nighttime show like that.
Oh.
Like a
No, they
nighttime
do. They
parade.
do. As much as I don't care about them, for the feel of the whole park, absolutely. Fireworks, nighttime show, the whole thing. Fantastic.
It just
them all.
changes the whole vibe.
Yeah.
It's great. And of course, after it, you can just go on everything.
Mhm.
Or probably during it too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go look at Walt?
I did.
Okay.
Okay, let's get to that.
Yeah.
I know.
So I loved it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Did
I
you
love-
weep?
I did. Yes. So I actually went there with just my oldest daughter, and she sat through it really well. I was kind of surprised, but she did. And she kind of would get a kick out of seeing some of the film of like old Mickey Mouse, like the original, or when
Oh,
she'd see her
yeah.
characters, and she'd point to it. And it was so good. I don't want to give too much away on it. I will say it's run a lot like the Lincoln Show.
Okay.
Very similar to that. The story, of course, we know a lot of it, but it's really good, inspiring, I would say. And being there, well, especially sitting next to my daughter and then hearing in Walt's words him talk about creating this park and having this place for him and his 2 daughters, or, for family to experience. It really hit home, and I felt like it was beautifully done.
Oh, good.
Of course, if you were to sit there and study him, like side by side online. He doesn't look like it, but I sat directly in front. And I wasn't sitting there like, oh, who's this guy? Or like, this looks terrible. I felt like the lighting and everything was very different
Okay.
than what you're than what you're seeing online.
Yeah.
So I would definitely suggest everybody to go in there with an open mind and not be, super critical on that. And it flows really well. Before you get in there, they have so many different artifacts.
Oh yeah, that's the part I'm really interested in. That stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, they were. I think you guys would love it.
I plan on. I plan on enjoying it. Yeah.
Yes, I actually wish that I could have gone multiple times. Crazy to me, nobody was really in the show. And I went, okay, so how many people do you think could fit in that theater?
1,000.
Yeah. Really, you think?
It is, yeah. I know. Yeah.
It is 1,000? Okay, well, maybe that's why it didn't seem that, but I'd say it was like half full or a quarter full, maybe.
Yeah.
And I went during a really hot part of the day, too. So that kind of blew my mind, but it was just beautiful. And people around me were crying.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine.
Well, one of the things you got to remember about that is that a lot of people don't know it's there
Yeah.
at all.
Right.
Have no idea. Great Moments is there.
Yeah.
And you have to make a concerted effort to be like, what is that? And go into it. Yeah.
And so during that time, Tim was going with nieces and nephew to do Rise again one last time. And so I brought Lux in with me. His sister was sitting out front with Lucy, who had fallen asleep. And she got to see the flag ceremony.
Oh, very cool.
And wasn't expecting it or anything.
Right.
And so when I came out, she was like, oh my gosh, I just saw this ceremony. And she really liked that.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend anybody who's go in and watch the Walt show.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay, did you buy any merchandise?
So, well, the shirt, I didn't buy it, but whenever I was on something, Tim bought it. So for those who can't see, it's like an animal print Disneyland.
Yeah.
It's from the Adventureland area.
Oh yeah, so it's a Mickey with Bo or Minnie.
Yeah,
What is
Minnie.
it? Oh, Minnie.
Yeah.
And it's got like a jungle print or animal print filled in with that. Yeah.
And then a zebra print bow.
Zebra print bow. Does it say
Yeah.
anything below it like Disneyland?
It says Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Or at Walt Disneyland Resort. And then I did get a hat. And the hat, it took me a little while to pick it out. I love their Nike hats.
Yeah.
But I already have a black Nike hat. And the other Nike hat they had was white. And so I was going to get it. But then I thought I'm not going to like having just a solid stark white hat.
Right.
It's-
What is
yeah,
the white one? Does it have like the Mickey logo on it?
Yeah, it has the Mickey logo.
Oh yeah. See, I have the old Nike one.
That's what I have with the old Mickey logo.
No, it has like a D on it.
Oh, no, I don't have that one.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what one you're talking about. So they had one that said Disneyland Resort. I almost got that one. However, I do need a light colored hat. So I ended up getting a jean hat with Mickey on it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So I like that. I've worn it since I've been back, like to the gym and then just
Okay.
around. Yeah, so I got that. I think
What
that.
about Tim? Did Tim get anything?
Well, he got toffee.
No, I meant like merchandise. Oh, toffee was that? That
He
was
loves the toffee.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I don't think he got any merchandise. But the girls, so every time we go, we've gotten one of the Toy Story characters and they interact with each other. So we got Forky this time.
Okay.
And my youngest was just like, loved every second of holding Forky, just like fell asleep with Forky, like
Oh,
everything.
nice.
Yeah, and then they interact together. I did also, once I got home, I had really wanted to get an ornament, but it is hard to go in shopping with the girls because they
yeah.
want everything. You know, we've kind of started this thing where Lux will be like, for my birthday or for Christmas, I want this, and, you know, tell us everything. But you can only do so much when you're in like the Emporium and everything is there. So I did order an ornament once I got home because I really wanted a 70th.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Plus, bringing that home on
Yeah, it would have been a lot to bring home. And
Yeah.
I got one that is like very breakable.
Oh.
So I have one like this. I forget what, I think it's just Disneyland. I don't think it was for anything special necessarily. But it is like a ball. And this one says 70th and it's purple. And then it has the castle
Oh, okay. Nice.
on it. So it's pretty. But it is a very, like, probably the most breakable
Okay.
of ones.
So when do you want to go back?
Immediately.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
tomorrow?
I mean, so I did kind of run the idea past him of possibly what if we don't do any Christmas gifts and we just go like as our Christmas gift for the kids.
Yeah.
And actually he seemed really open to it. But I also don't know. It's hard. I mean, my kids don't need any stuff, but they're also not at the age where they're like asking for everything necessarily.
Right.
But then also, I feel like it's hard to go that time of year.
It will be, but I'm wondering if it won't be as bad.
Yeah.
I think we're entering into like a weird little window where no matter when you go, it won't be as bad as what we remember. Like how busy it could be.
Oh, I remember going like the day after Christmas or like the 27th, 28th.
Insane.
Yeah, like you couldn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
walk. You would just have to stop like that. I remember that. And I can't imagine doing that with the stroller.
No.
Yeah.
But even like maybe January,
Yeah.
I felt like February was a really great time to go.
Yeah.
In general, like the weather was really good. And crowds wise, of course, is good. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do want to do a Halloween trip, but this year it's not going to be able to happen. So yeah, it's kind of sad when you don't know.
Yeah, that's the bad part because I like to plan. I like to always have one in the horizon that I can sort of aim for. But
Me too. But I will say going on my birthday, that's the first time I've ever gone on my birthday.
oh yeah,
And that's pretty special.
yep, I did that for the first time this year too. I wore the pin.
Yeah,
People
me
walking by
too.
going, happy birthday."
Oh yeah, and everybody says it to you. You
Yeah.
feel like special.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Well, good. Now I want to go again.
I know. Do you know when the next time?
I think it's November. My parents
Okay.
want to go.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So it's been a long time since they've
Sorry,
been.
your mom was saying she wants to go.
Yeah. So
Like into Christmas time or before?
I think we're looking at the middle of November. So I
Okay.
think Christmas stuff will be up by that point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will be.
Yeah. So it should be good. The weather should be perfect down there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's rainy there yet. But we'll see how it all goes. Maybe I'll stay at the Eden Rock.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Who knows? I probably will, though. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, from that, let's go to the feature presentation.
And now for our feature presentation.
Well, hey, LTP family, we have a special treat for you this morning. We recently discovered an underground location deep below Old Town Sacramento here. We are coming live to you, recording from this underground vault, I suppose is the right term. We are joined by our friend Matt Kemp out of Stage 9. Hey, Matt, how's it going?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you so much. You are our tour guide here for us this morning. But just to get everyone familiar with who's in the show right now, it's me, Mark. To the right of me is the Trail Marshal Puppet himself, Udi.
Good evening.
Good evening. Next to him behind him is the game changer herself, Jess.
Hello.
Hello. And sitting to the right of Udi is Becky.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. All right, so yeah, this is a special treat for the LTP. We love the guys, the family over at Stage 9. And today we are joined by Matt Kemp. So Matt, tell us about where we are and how we got here.
So we are currently seated in Stage 9's newest location called Hawthorne's Hideout. And so the lore of this space is, I'm not sure if everyone here has been to Stage 9 Underground, but we have lots of folks here in the Sacramento community that know us pretty well. And we're always trying to one-up ourselves with new locations and new events and new spaces. And so we challenged ourselves to create a space that was a little bit outside of our normal thing. And so we created Hawthorne's Hideout. Hawthorne's Hideout is a mix of tiki bar, speakeasy, dinner theater, all combined into one.
Love the concept. This is something I've never seen here in Sacramento. Actually, anywhere, to be honest with you.
To be real, yeah.
And we, just from getting into this, is a whole story. There's a whole story here. So, how does one get to this?
So, it's kind of a funny story. So, the lore goes that we have our underground vault underneath Stage 9. And so Troy, our owner, wanted to increase the size of his underground gallery. And so when we broke ground, we broke the wall, trying to expand the space, we came across this little room in here, and it's like it's covered in artifacts and objects and skeletons and strange yak fur covered backpacks, and it's like, what is this space? And so it turns out this space was once owned by a man named Elias Hawthorne, and so that's why the space is called Hawthorne's Hideout. And so the lore is that Hawthorne, when he wasn't out on one of his many adventures, this was sort of his home space where he would come and relax and have a drink and have some food and then regale his friends and family with tales of his travels and bring them whatever artifact that he had recently found, whether it's on Everest or in the Serengeti or on his latest trip to the Outback. He always brought home some sort of trinket to share. And so this space is sort of a tribute to him.
Yeah, I love it. That dramatic pause was because literally all of us are looking around at everything that there's details here. Becky, what are your first thoughts about this?
Well, every time I look somewhere, I see something different and new. There's so much to take in. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like this anywhere.
No, it's quite the eclectic collection of oddities here. We're trying to describe it as we were talking earlier. Since we are a Disneyland podcast, there are a lot of cool Disney-esque vibes going on here.
Yeah, but you know the thing though is it's different though.
Oh yeah,
you have the vibe, but I can't. I'm trying to as I've been to a few tiki bars, and I'm sitting here looking at everything, going, there isn't really anything that I've been in remotely close to this. And I've been to some nice ones that are really, they're fun, but I don't know, in this room, the whole process of getting in, the whole lore and story behind it makes this really unique. And the vibe in here is something different. It's just different.
It is.
In a good way.
Yeah, I don't want to describe it because I think part of the fun is experiencing this yourself. But there's a lot of stuff, a very good conversation pieces all over the place here. There's... I see that Wilson ball up there. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
I just happen to see that. And this is like...
No, like Becky was saying, you begin to stop. We walked in and we kind of took it all in, but now you were taking a little bit more time to dissect everything, and you're finding little things like, oh, I didn't see that just a second ago.
So the room itself is modeled for a little bit of self-discovery. So during the course of the evening, you'll have the opportunity to kind of explore around and find interesting things. But you will have a host for the evening, and that host's name is Cornelius Crumb. And he is the master of all things Hawthorne. He's devoted his life to studying Hawthorne and all of his travels and everything he's done. So he's kind of your guide through the evening. So the evening is sort of divided up into a few sections where you will come in and you can order your drinks and you can order your food. And then Cornelius will give you a little tour around the place and show off some of the most memorable artifacts, tell you some stories about the experience and some of the hidden gems around the room. And then he may assign tasks to certain people where, oh, well, I want you to be in charge of the scavenger hunt. And he'll give you a list of 5 or 6 things to find around the room. And maybe when you find those 6 things, maybe something will happen. Maybe you'll get a free trinket. Maybe you'll get something will happen in the room.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
you never really quite know what's going to happen throughout the course of the evening, and it's just one of those things where when you come one time and have one experience, you may not have the same experience the next time you come because there's just so many things that can happen throughout the course of the evening.
Love it. Love the concept. Jess, what are your thoughts here? Come a little closer and share some of your ideas. Because I see you looking around.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing. It's really cool. I don't know. I love all the greenery, and I love that we've got our own little waterfall over there, because you know me and my plants and my outdoor areas. But it's just really neat. The seating's very unique. Everything, it's like every corner you turn and everywhere you look, everything is just, it's all different. It's not the same. I don't know how to describe it. It's like nothing I've ever seen as far as a speakeasy or a, tiki bar goes. This is really cool.
Awesome. Yeah. So how long ago did you start planning in this, and what was your role? And was this like Troy's idea, or did you say, hey, Troy, we need to start doing something like this? Or
So for those folks that know Stage 9 pretty well, they know that we often do events.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're Disney events, and sometimes they're book signings, sometimes they're artist signings. And so the initial concept was always that we wanted to create a space that our VIPs could come and relax in. Similar to how Walt Disney created Club 33 for his high roller clients to come and have a place to hang out and just have some fun and have a few drinks. We wanted to create a space for our VIP guests to come and relax and have a good time, have a few drinks.
yeah.
That was the initial concept. Now, what actually happened was a lot different.
Yeah.
So it turned into it started life as a VIP only room, and then we said, well, why should it be VIP only? Why don't we create a space where the general public can come and we can kind of show off what we can really do? A lot of folks may not know that Stage 9 has a whole exhibit development company out in West Sacramento called Stage 9 Exhibits. And we have a lot of very talented gentlemen and ladies out there that put on exhibits that tour across all of America, and they've developed, I think it's 8 different museum exhibits that travel all over the United States right now. And so we have a lot of very talented people there, and we said, well, why can't we just really show off what we can do here in this space? And so we said, well, let's just do the best that we can do and create this really awesome style tiki bar. And then in the midst of creating a tiki bar, we said, well, we don't want to just create a tiki bar, because there are several tiki bars.
Yeah.
There's lots of local tiki bars I won't mention by name, but they do a very fantastic job. And we didn't really want to be lumped in with them. We wanted to be one step better than them, to say.
Yeah.
And so we said, well, how can we do that? And we said, well, why don't we just take the elements of everything that can be entertaining and create it all into one big evening where there can be drinks, there can be food, there can be stories, there can be obviously the larger than life tiki drinks, which are fantastic, by the way. I've tried several of them myself, and they're amazing. Yeah. Fantastic food. And then why don't we have a live actor in here that can help interact with the audience and tell the stories of everything that is needed to ensure that the guests have the best possible experience. And we've created that. And I think that the folks that have come so far, the response has been very positive. And with a show and with an experience like this, we're always crafting and trying to make it better. And so we're listening to feedback and adding things. And the fun thing about an environment like this is that the possibilities are endless. We're always constantly like adding and subtracting. We're always thinking about what can be done in the future to make things better, what's working, what's not working, and then we can just make those tweaks to make the experience that much better.
Yep. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Oh, there's much to say.
I mean, I know, but like, where do you begin? I mean, oh man,
Well,
I just
even
feel like
just sitting here, I noticed something else, and I don't want to give spoilers, but I almost yelled out loud seeing it because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that that's there. If you are anywhere in this area within a couple hours, you want to have a hangout here. You want to have a birthday here, a special event, Christmas party.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like Halloween coming up, and how cool might this be if you threw little spooks in here, you know, some gags and spooks.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, what you have to give a nod to Troy and you guys over here, how you guys are constantly like, I mean, we've done a few, we've been here a couple of times, and every time we talk to him or talk to anybody here, it is always like, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do bigger? What are we going to do better? And I love that mentality because this is how you get things like this. Because, I mean, how many people would sit here and go like, hey, I've got this underground corner over here. What am I going to do with that space? And they just let it sit there. I mean, I will tell you, the underground part of it was amazing when he opened that up and we came down and we were here for that. I found that to be just mind-blowing. Like, holy crap, this is so cool.
Yeah, I remember the first time Troy took us down here, and there was nothing really going on.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I've got this vision of this space where we're going to have authors and artists and, like, you know, special, you know, out-of-town guests coming in. And we're thinking, oh, yeah, I love this. I go, Troy, just make sure you invite us to these things. And he said, absolutely. So we got invited to a couple things.
Right.
But yeah, I love the concept about what you want to say about pushing forward. How can you always do better?
Yeah.
And I love that mentality in anything that anyone's doing, no matter what. If you're from a podcast or from a store or whatever it is you're doing, how can we push the envelope a little further? How can we tell the story and expand our audience? And this is just incredible.
Yeah. The longer I'm in this space now, like my mind is starting. So, you know, you're talking about what can we do? And I'm like, and then my mind begins to go like, holy crap, they could do that. Like Mark, you're talking about Halloween. I mean, you could do things for holidays, all the kind of things that you could adjust in this space, and they could all like, it'd be fun. Like you walk in and you have a sense of adventure and fun, like right away, like awe, and then you kind of settle in and you're like, man, this is just amazing in here.
Well, it's funny you should mention Halloween.
Yeah, there we go.
So we have the show, which is great. We do a show. We're doing private parties right now for folks up to 21 guests, and then in September we're going to open up for open table guests for groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, however many you want to bring with you. And that's the everyday show, which is fantastic. But we are working currently on a Halloween show, which is going to be different from the usual show.
Nice.
And I don't want to give too much away, but we may be summoning the spirit of Hawthorne to come visit us here in the Hideout.
I see.
And then I'm sure there'll be tiki drinks that are modeled for Halloween, and then I'm sure there'll be more special effects that are more spooky but still family friendly. And we always want to maintain that family friendly environment here at Stage 9.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, definitely Halloween is coming. Christmas is coming. We'll definitely do Christmas right around here. And then, we're always looking to expand and make things better here at Stage 9. And so we're always open to people's ideas and how they enjoy it or how they think it could be improved. And so, we're looking forward to the holidays around here.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you mentioned tiki real quick, and a lot of our listeners are into the tiki culture. And I'm seeing a bunch of tiki mugs here. I'm seeing 6 different ones.
Yeah.
Now, are these designs exclusive to this area? I mean, to the underground, to where we are right now? I don't want to give it away with the actual name. But yeah.
No, so these tiki mugs are available through a company that we found. When you're first starting out in the tiki realm, you don't really know what you're doing. So what we did is we went out and we found interesting tiki mugs to accompany the 6 signature cocktails that go along with Hawthorne's Hideout. And so those 6 tiki drinks are called the Lava Flow, the River Rising, the TNT, the Davy Jones. There's another couple more. I don't know. I'm forgetting.
Okay.
The Davy Jones. Did I say that one already?
Yeah.
There's a few more, but they're and so when you order these drinks, similar to, I'm sure a lot of your listeners know of Trader Sam's and Disneyland. And so when you order these drinks, certain things happen around the room. And that could be lighting, that could be sound effects, that could be special effects on the walls. It could be special effects in your drink itself. And so the tiki mugs are designed and ordered around those types of drinks and types of experience that can happen around the room. In the future, we do hope to order our own custom tiki mugs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That have our Hawthorne's Hideout brand on them. But
yeah,
apparently that takes a long time. It takes about 6 to 8 months for a good tiki mug to come out that's branded and molded the way you want it to be. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, who knows about the tiki culture? I mean, who would know?
Yeah.
But I love that you're, dipping your toe into this realm. There's a lot of people that are going to be interested in this kind of stuff. I mean, I am interested in this stuff.
Yeah.
I know several people that love this kind of stuff, and this is great.
Every single one of those I'd love to display. In my house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
And then because these tiki mugs, they are actually limited in quantity. So when you order a drink, you can always purchase the mug when you order the drink as well. But they are in limited quantities. So when you do come and you want to buy one, they may not necessarily be here the next time you come because the mugs are going to be in rotation every 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. And then
Clever.
So what you may see today may not necessarily be here tomorrow.
Ah, I see. And what kind of food do you guys serve down here?
So it is, I would call them like deluxe appetizers.
Okay.
So
okay.
you have your traditional like wings, and you have your traditional like meatballs, and you have chicken skewers, but everything that is down here has been crafted to the Hawthorne story. So these are all things that Hawthorne himself would have eaten in his travels. And so he has journals full of entries from all of his travels all over the world. And in his journals, we found all of these interesting things that he's eaten from all of his expeditions. So the chicken skewer may be dusted with like chili peppers from a certain region of the world. The wings may be coated in like a honey maple bacon sauce, and that's just from different parts of the world. And then everything on that menu is fantastic.
Okay.
But it's only about 8 to 12 things on the menu, so you don't get too overwhelmed, and the prices aren't really that bad considering the portion size that you get. I would say so myself. Mm-hmm. I wish I had some here to share with you folks.
Yeah. Next time,
come down. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so there's so many questions I have to ask. I'm trying to do it in order. Actually, what I'm thinking about is I'm looking at the detail of everything. I know we've said this before, but you guys have really tapped into some of the upper echelon artists to put this together. I mean, they're people that are literally at the top of their game for what what they do.
Yeah.
And I love that you guys pulled this together. So when they book an event here or an experience, how long does it last? Is it up to them, or is there show time then, or how does it work?
So for a private party, if you're booking the room just for yourself and up to 20 of your friends, the experience can last anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours, even possibly 2.5 hours, just depending how long you want to hang out and enjoy the space. The actual show portion of itself with the live actor Cornelius probably is only about 90 minutes. But if you want to hang out a little bit afterwards and just kind of enjoy the room, enjoy each other's company, we won't necessarily kick you out the door. You'll just have some fun to kind of come in and explore and talk to Cornelius and get some of the lore and try some of the things that are going on around here. So.
Okay.
But for the open table reservations, because they're staggered in such a way that we try to have at least 1 or 2 shows per night. That experience is much less. It's probably going to be like 90 minutes, and then we do have to kick you out the door, just because we have to clean the room, turn it around, get ready for the next group. So Not that it would lessen your experience at all, but just you wouldn't have that much downtime to kind of chill and explore. But you can always come back and do it again.
Yeah, this is great. Love this.
Yeah. So I don't know if I got a chance to really talk about this character called Elias Hawthorne. So Elias Hawthorne, well, he's a fictional character.
Okay.
But he was a brainchild of myself and Troy, and we sort of just made him the most interesting explorer in the world.
I like that.
If anyone remembers the old commercials with the most interesting man in the world.
Yes.
No, as soon as you said that, I'm like, oh, I knew. I got that vibe.
So
You need a T-shirt with that.
it's a good idea. Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah, see, they're always taking ideas here. Right? I was thinking, it'd be cool to have some sort of swag you can buy here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're working on that currently.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it. I steal that idea from you for the T-shirts.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go for it.
So Elias Hawthorne, he was born in the late 1800s here in Sacramento, California, and his mother and father were both born here as well. His father was a riverboat captain over here on the Sacramento River.
I like it.
And that instilled in him this sense of wonder and exploration that fuels his desire to see the world. And so every place he went to, he wasn't always the best at it. He was the first to try to scale Mount Everest, but he didn't quite make it to the top because he found out you needed oxygen. He wanted to go deep sea diving, but he found out, again, you need oxygen to get down there all the way. And then he went to the Himalayas to try and find the Yeti, but he found out that he's deathly afraid of Yetis. So
Yeah.
but then if you look at some of the pictures around the room, you can kind of see pictures of his travel. There's mythical beings and different kinds of things he's been doing. And so all the places he's traveled and everything he did, it's all modeled after the room. And then when it came time for him to retire, he purchased this building that we're in currently, which is the Cheer House, and he made this underground Hawthorne's hideout space his home base to come home and showcase a lot of his awards and trophies and trinkets. And he founded an explorers club where himself and lots of other explorers would come and gather here in this space and regale each other of tales of their adventures. And so what we do every night when folks come in, we regale you as potential explorers, future explorers. And so we want you to tell us of your travels, tell me about what you've done recently, and then we'll welcome you into the Hawthorne's Society, where you are then crowned Hawthorne Explorers to go out in the world and do your own exploring. And then next time you come back, you tell us about how you fared in your expeditions.
I see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a movie.
Yes, absolutely. You were totally taken out of the real world and brought into this.
Well, I mean, and that kind of plays into the whole idea of the explorer part of it too, right? I mean, that is what I really like, the exploration of, encouraging people to go out into the world and see new things is something that a lot of people don't do. So I love that, the fact that it is kind of movie-esque, right?
It really is.
Like, hey, we're an adventurer, we're an explorer, we're going to go out and do this, we're going to go there. And I think that is amazing. That alone right there is awesome. Just that mindset about exploration, which is cool.
Yeah. Well, we always want to, similar to how Disney does their Kiss Goodnight, and they want to make sure people feel loved and welcomed. Similar, we want to do the same thing. So we want to make sure people leave with a sense of purpose and a sense of joy, and a willingness and a desire to come back again.
Yeah.
Repeat visitors will never get the same show twice. And then one of the ways that we thank folks for coming is that every guest will get their own custom Hawthorne's Hideout lanyard.
Oh, cool.
And then I don't know if you guys noticed when we came in the room, there was a design on the door. It was sort of like a compass.
Yeah.
And each little point on the compass had a different symbol on it.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. So each symbol has been made into a different pin.
Oh,
and
cool.
So every time you come in, you'll get a different pin.
Wow.
So, and then when you collect all 8 pins,
What
I guess
happened?
you'll have to find out what happens when you collect all 8 pins,
is
but it's going to
great.
be something fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
See, again, this is what I like about what you guys are doing. Like, just the mere fact that you're not gonna come back in and it isn't gonna be the usual same old.
Yes.
Right.
You're gonna have to come in with a sense of it, like, okay, what is gonna happen this time? What's gonna be the same? What's gonna be different? And then the fact that you're encouraging people to return in such a manner that makes it exciting, not just like, well, I guess I got to collect a pin. Like, no, like the adventure is going to be there. You want that pin because you know the act of getting that pin is going to be an amazingly good time.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Man.
not just a punch card, return
Correct.
customer,
Yeah.
we want
Yeah.
your business. It's
Absolutely. Yeah.
inspiring.
Well, and this goes back to speaking about what you guys do here in general is how amazing all that is always been. Like I said, the sense of that all the way back when we first interviewed Troy has always been that sense of just always wanting to have more fun, more adventure, just bring people a good time.
Yeah.
No matter, I mean, a lot of people think, well, it's a store. Like, what do you mean? And then in talking to him, like when he laid out the history of how he created the store and everything that he did,
Yeah.
I mean, in that sense right there, you know if you talk to him where his mindset is at, and to me it's amazing, and it isn't.
Sure.
It's a very unique thing, and it's rare, and to see this manifested in a way is amazing. Like I'm still sitting here going, I can't believe I'm sitting in a spot like this right now. Like it's a half an hour from my house, and I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah. You would know that. Yeah.
Also, the scent in here
Yeah.
takes you to a different place as well.
You need to get bromine down here. That's what you need. Bromine injected somewhere.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we could do that. But just getting back to the Stage 9 and how it's more than just a store. It is very easy to come to Stage 9 and just kind of see it on the exterior as it's just a store. And if you just walk through it real quick, you won't really understand what Stage 9 is about.
Yeah.
And for me, I mean, I've been here for 16 years.
Yeah.
I started off as a part-time employee and worked my way up all the way now to general manager. And one thing that I always tell folks is that Stage 9, you can go probably a lot of places and purchase whatever we have on the shelves. We do try to pride ourselves on carrying other things and like the bigger boys might carry on their shelves. But it's just everything that we sell here and everything we do here is for fun.
Yeah.
Nothing that we carry on our shelves is a necessity. You go to the grocery store and you have to buy groceries.
Yeah.
You go to Walmart, Sam's Club, you have to buy toilet paper.
Yeah.
You come to Stage 9, there's nothing you need here. You don't need a flux capacitor off of a Back to the Future machine.
Right.
But you might want one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I feel like I need about 5 lounge flags.
Yeah.
So maybe don't tell my husband that.
So Stage 9 in itself is really built for the enjoyment of the community. And Troy and myself and a lot of the team on here, we try really hard to make sure that Stage 9 is and continues to be a spot where people can just come and have a good time.
Yeah.
Whether that's Disney folks, which we have a rather large Disney community that loves Stage 9, and our name's getting out there pretty well in the community. Or whether that's folks that just love old-fashioned toys up in the toy store, we're getting more popular with our candy store, which you opened up a few years ago. But everything that we do here is just for fun, and I come every day, and I just look around, and I'm like, wow, look at what we've created. And look what's coming down the pipeline. What can we do in the future to make sure that folks, when they think of what can we do, where can we go, what do you want to show folks from out of town? If you have family from another state or another city, let's go to Stage 9. Let's show them what they got going on down there. Let's make a reservation at Hawthorne's Hideout. Let's go have an evening. And there's always more coming down the line, whether that's for Christmas season, we put on the Theater of Lights out there in the street. If folks have ever been to that, where Santa Claus and Jack Frost duke it out on the street for control of Christmas out there.
Nice.
That's ours as well, and we've done that for over 10 years now, and we're proud of that. So it's just more anything we can do to bring fun and bring entertainment and bring a sense of joy to the community, Stage 9 is there. And I think Hawthorne's Hideout is just the latest iteration in that.
100%.
And we're learning, along with you, everybody else, about what to do to make things better. Because we, Stage 9, by no means are masters of the tiki bar. Tiki bar, restaurant, all of that. That's really not our forte.
Right.
We have no idea what we're doing sometimes. And we rely on a lot of the community members around us to assist us. So we've tapped on several different business owners in the area to assist us in making this the best place it can be. So I would like to give a big shout out to Brian and Molly from Honey and the Trap Cat, who've helped us design the bar, design the menu for all the drinks.
Okay.
I'd like to also thank Our Place with, oh my gosh, Darius and Maya, who are the owners of Our Place down here in Old Sac. They're the ones that are crafting the food menu and making sure all the food is ready for everything. And then our warehouse team in West Sacramento that helped us build the space and everything. And then a bigger shout out to, oh my goodness, Shane Grammer.
Yes.
Shane Grammer, who's one of the big names in scenic, theme park scenics, who came down to assist us with a lot of the concrete work that's down here. Because a lot of these things you see around here, even the wooden beams that you think are wood, they're not wood.
Yeah,
they're foam core concrete.
Yeah.
So a lot of this looks really, really good because of Shane Grammer and the work he put in. And then the animatronics that you may see around the room are all put on by Garner Holt.
Yeah.
That blows me away.
Yeah.
Who are the big boys in Disney, Universal, SeaWorld.
Yeah.
They're all the folks that keep the animatronics running for them as well. So,
and those are amazing.
A lot of big names worked on this room, and we're thankful for all of them.
Yeah, and that is the thing that, again, makes Stage 9 a little bit just. I gotta give kudos to the fact that you're trying to be part of the community, but not only in words but in actions. By the fact that you recognize, hey, we're gonna need help, and we have great people right around us to help us out. Let's make it a community thing. So the effort behind it to make it as cool as it is a community effort, and that just again speaks to the whole mentality of everybody that's here.
Yeah, and I'm sure they wanted help. I know Shane's like a local guy, he's from Chico.
Yeah,
so
he's not far at all.
So
Yeah,
he's like, I would want to get these guys up and running.
Yeah.
I know you've been here 16 years, Matt. And you've noticed like an uptick in Disney culture. How has that helped push the store a little further, or even taking us to places like this, where we are now?
So I'm a big Disney guy myself. I go to Disney World at least every other year.
We need to ask him about the questions.
We do.
Then. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, no.
No.
I'm nervous now.
No, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Disneyland about every year or so. Troy's nice enough to do an annual staff trip to Disneyland every year, and puts
nice.
us, and lets us go there as a staff, as a crew, and kind of enjoy it for a couple of days. So I'm big into Disney. A lot of the folks that work here are big into Disney.
Okay.
But we've noticed in recent years that Disney has started to, well, obviously they've closed down the Disney stores. They were here locally in Roseville and Arden.
Yeah.
And there's really just not a lot of Disney here in Northern California. And so for us, knowing that we can be that Disney spot for folks that are craving that Disney, just that Disney feel, that's been huge for us. And so we bring on products like Loungefly, like you mentioned earlier. We bring on products like the Disney Fine Art that we have down here. We're actually the #2 Disney gallery in the country.
Oh, wow.
Outside of Walt Disney World in Florida, which obviously.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the one that's at Disney Springs?
There was one on the boardwalk in Disney World.
Okay.
But I think it closed down now. I'm not sure where they relocated to, but that's the #1 gallery in the country.
Okay.
And that's just due to their proximity of location.
Right.
Sure.
I mean, but I don't know where they moved to now. I think it's inside one of the hotels, possibly. But we're #2, and that's pretty good for being outside of a Disney theme park and 8 hours away from the closest one.
Yeah,
Right.
And I will tell you, if you're into the art, coming here just for the art alone is worth it.
Yes.
I mean, walking around, you're in awe of everything. It is all so amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we do hold artist signings, and we do this special events throughout the year where you can come and and see the artists and meet them, similar to how Disney World does their Festival of the Arts, where they do meet and greets and they unveil their latest paintings. We do that as well, just on a much smaller scale here throughout the year. Yeah, but the Disney community in itself has really has embraced us, and we have a lot of repeat guests that come down to get their Disney fix, because it's hard to not think of, oh God, it's been a long time since they went to Disneyland. I really got to get back down there when you're here in Stage 9. And I know that I'm constantly planning my next Disney trip. Constantly. I can't function unless I have one on the horizon.
I know. That's exactly. I love having that marker. In 2 months I get to go again. Yeah.
You just came back from the park.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later. But
Yeah.
So let's talk about Disney, just with you. And here's our we've got 4 or 5 questions we ask every guest who's at Disney, and there's no wrong answers unless I think they're wrong.
Yeah.
But, what are your 3 essential attractions?
Are we talking for Disneyland, Disney World?
We have not done Disney World yet, but we can, if you want to do that too. I can, because I was there not too long ago, so I can.
Okay,
let's do Disneyland first.
Disneyland, top 3.
Top 3 that Matt has to go on every time.
So number 1, first ride, fight me on it. Indiana Jones Adventure.
Exactly the same.
Okay.
Exactly the same.
You have to get it. You have to do it first thing in the morning, otherwise it's going to break down.
Right.
You'll never ride it
You
again.
walk in, you hang your left, and you just go straight right into it. Oh no, I do the same thing. Number 1.
Space Mountain, number 2 for me.
Okay.
And number 3 would have to be Pirates of the Caribbean.
Not
Awesome.
bad. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
It used to be Splash Mountain. And so it's a controversial take for me that I don't enjoy Tiana's Bayou Adventure as much as I used to enjoy Splash Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
But that would have been number 3 for me. But it's been replaced now by Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Do you want to throw in a Disney World real quick?
Disney World. I don't know if you folks have been out there lately, but I rode the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
I heard that's amazing.
It is the best ride in Disney property. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Number 2 out there would be the Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
The original Tower of Terror is still out there in Disney World. I do like the one in California Adventure where it's themed to
the Mission Breakout.
Guardians of the Galaxy. But I still think the original Tower of Terror is better. And then number 3, before it goes away, would be the old dinosaur ride, which is actually modeled after Indiana Jones, which is why it's also my number 1 in Disneyland. But it's closing down at the end of this year, I believe. So it's going to get replaced into a new Indiana Jones ride, which is going to be kind of funny.
Yeah. All right. So for Disneyland, we've got Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, Space Mountain, and Pirates. Okay, got it. What are your 3? What is your favorite meal and/or snack there at Disneyland?
Ooh, man, who doesn't love churros at Disneyland?
Yeah. Okay.
I do love the churros there. They are much better in Disneyland than they are in Disney World, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But Disney World just can't seem to get their churro game on.
Yeah.
I recently had the privilege of eating at the Blue Bayou.
Oh, nice.
And so I had their Monte Cristo sandwich, and that was pretty good. And then I just love an old-fashioned corn dog from the corn dog cart.
Yes.
There's something nostalgic for me, just like going that little red car,
Yeah.
and having a giant corn dog and walking down Main Street.
Mustard or ketchup for you, Matt?
Oh, mustard is the correct answer.
There you go. Solid answer, Matt.
You said there was no correct answers. That's the correct answer.
That is correct.
I knew we'd be left on. Is Disneyland better for you at day or night?
Night.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I love that.
Sorry.
Didn't even wait. No. You're good. You're
The
good.
follow-up, though,
I
is
agree.
where do you like to be when that magic hour happens?
Ooh. So you define the magic hour as what time then? Right when the sun goes down?
Jess, what is the correct answer for the magic hour?
When the lights go on.
When
When the lights turn on.
It transitions from daylight into the evening hour.
When I get a chance to be there for the magic hour, if I'm not waiting in line for Space Mountain or anything, it's always going to be Main Street USA,
Okay.
facing the castle. That's when the lights just go on and everything turns on.
Yeah.
And and that's when you usually stake out your spot for the fireworks show or the parade that's coming on. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Love that answer. Yeah, night is always to me the correct answer. Although some people say I love being there first thing in the morning, and we actually did that for the day that Rise of the Resistance opened. We got there like 5:45, and they let us in early, and it was it had just finished raining too.
Yeah.
It was January 19th, 2020, and it had just finished raining, and the park was gorgeous at that time. But nighttime is the best time.
Nighttime, always.
So let's say, Matt, you're taking someone to Disneyland, and they go, "Oh, Matt, I don't like to go to Disneyland. It's just for adults. It's for kids, and it's too expensive." What are you going to show them or take them to that's going to best exemplify what Walt Disney's trying to achieve with Disneyland?
Oh, well.
We only asked the tough questions.
Well, I'm a huge Disney guy, and so I would do a lot of prep work with them first, just to be like, well, I would give them some of the lore behind, like, well, you see that lantern over there on the firehouse. That lantern was always there to signify when Walt Disney was in the parks, and they keep it on there now just because they want to keep Walt's spirit in the park. And then I know a lot of little details. I'm sure we all know a lot of details about the windows on Main Street and how those are tributes to past Imagineers, current Imagineers, and then just explaining just a lot of the amazing details that went into making Disneyland Park the way that it is. I'm sure we all know about the brick wall where they tested all the different forms of bricks, what looks better on Main Street USA and what doesn't work, and then just taking them to opening day rides and kind of showing them how the rides have evolved from the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride all the way up to Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Millennium Falcon, and just how a place like that exists for us, for our entertainment, and he built it with the love for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah.
And it's always a bit sentimental for me. I'm a big softie.
Yep.
And when I walk through that park, I just know that not only for myself, but for my kids and for my family, it's just a place where we can go and have fun and enjoy each other. And just, it was built for love and for entertainment and for to feel that special moment when you're watching the fireworks with your family and just knowing that that's a memory that's been created for yourself and your kids, and then your kids will take their kids, and it's just something that's just going to go on. And how can you not just have the feelings when you're sitting there and you just get the chills up your spine and you're watching fireworks and enjoying a Dole Whip and just looking around and all the families having fun. For me, it's a very sentimental place. Yeah. It's a place where I know I can come, bring my family, and have a fantastic time. And if my first timer that I bring with me doesn't feel that at the end of the day, I'm sorry. I've done my best. You're not my friend anymore.
Oh yeah, awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, I would do everything I could to just to make them feel the way that I do, the way that I feel that it's a special place to bring everyone, and just know that the Disney love is still there.
Solid answers, Matt. Love it. Now I want to go. I want to go
let's
right
go.
now. Dude, I want to go with you. Absolutely right now, because we'd have a great time.
Let's go.
Yes. Man, I got the chills there.
Yeah.
Now I want to go. I'm not.
Because you exemplify what we talk about a lot about the park and why we go and why it is.
And why we've been doing this show.
Right. We've been doing the show 9 years now.
We're flirting with 10.
We're coming up on 10.
Yeah.
You just quantify exactly like why we hold it so close to our hearts. Exactly.
Yeah.
The memories that I have growing up, going to the park, those are etched in my brain. They never go away. Seeing the Christmas tree, walking through Christmas with my family, because everybody, the listeners know, I have family that would come in from South America, and my parents made a thing like, "Oh, you're coming here? We're going to Disneyland." Like it was that to exemplify what you can do as a family in just a place of just joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Were you going to say something?
No.
Okay. No, you have. So we're at stage 9, and you've got access to all these wonderful collectibles. But do you collect anything personally when you go to the park? Is there anything that Matt goes, "Oh, I need to get this," or I
You see the look on his face. He's like, "Oh boy."
I've been asked this before, and to be honest, I don't really collect anything.
Okay.
But if I was going to collect anything, it would be pins.
Okay.
Just because it's so easily accessible to start collecting pins.
Yeah.
But as we all know, Disney hobbies are very expensive.
They are. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
My wife recently has started to take a liking to Dooney and Burke handbags.
Oh, yeah.
For many years, she collected lounge flies, and it's just she liked lounge flies. But then just all of a sudden, one year, she was like, "What's this?" I'm like, "What? that's a Dooney and Burke, hon." And she's like, "I like those better."
Yeah.
And I was like, well, hon, those are twice the price of a lounge fly. Well, so we get her a new Dooney like every year instead of like 3 or 4 lounge flies a year.
There you
So
go.
that's how we kind of make that work. But
Nice.
But for me myself, no, I don't really collect much. I have people when they go to the parks, they'll like bring me something randomly, and so I'll have like trinkets on my desk here at work, and so it's like when folks go to a Disney park, they'll usually bring me back a pin or something they can put on my desk as like a little something. So not really a big collector, but I do have some Disney items in my house and on my desk. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and you have access to come into contact with so much
the
stuff
time.
that you get to see it and see it in person.
But I will say that when I do purchase things, I'm really strange in the fact that where I have to go into the park and buy something in the park. I can't buy something from downtown Disney or Disney Springs where it doesn't hold that same value to me. Is that strange?
No.
I can understand.
Where it's like, okay, I can go and like buy this thing. And it's like, oh, I bought that on Main Street in Disneyland instead of, oh, yeah, I just bought it at downtown Disney. No, it's like, I actually went to Disneyland and purchased
That's
that
an
thing.
interesting concept.
No,
Do you
I
do the
do
same thing, Jess?
Yeah.
I thought Jess did something like that too.
Yeah, I do too.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It literally
No,
makes no sense. Where it's
no.
like, this is the same T-shirt here versus there.
Yeah.
But just knowing that I bought it on Main Street or
Yeah.
in the
That's
parks
something.
versus outside the parks. Yeah.
Yet it makes all the sense in the world to me.
Oh yeah, no.
100%.
The last thing I bought was a hoodie from California Adventure. It was a black Avengers one.
Oh yeah.
That it's the last thing I bought, and I bought it. I mean, one, I like it, but two, I'm like, I'm in the area, and this is cool, and I'm buying it. Like, I have the remembrance of the memory of buying that, and
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Every time I put it on, I remember the trip. Every time I put it on, I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember when I got this.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I remember I
Yeah.
got this shirt. Like, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I know we're like up against it because and you got to actually get to work today. So I'm guessing.
No worries.
So you've talked about making reservations for this wonderful establishment. How can listeners do that?
Okay, so we have a website called hawthornshideout.com. I won't try to spell it; it's very long, but it's spelled out the way that it sounds: hawthornshideout.com. And on that webpage, there's a link in the top right that says reservations. And so currently, you can book reservations for yourself and up to 20 different people in what we call a private party. And then there are 3 different levels to the private party and different price levels. So if you just want to come in with you and 21 people, there's a base price. If you want to add 2 drinks to that mix, it's a little bit more. If you want to add 2 drinks and food to that, it's a little bit more. But if you purchase the base price and just want to order drinks and food individually, we can do that as well. It just won't be included in the total price. And then if you want to purchase the mugs that your tiki drinks come in, those are available for purchase on the day. And then pretty soon, the next week or two, we should open up open table reservations for individuals of parties of 1, parties of 2, 3, 4, however many you want to have in your core group to come down. And that will be a base price as well. And then you order drinks and food separately through our app that we have here at Hawthorns. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying we're coming.
Oh, yeah.
When they open that up, we're coming.
Yeah.
Please come on down.
Yeah, no, I'm looking like, hey, we're coming.
Yeah. And so I would say that private party reservations have been going very well for us. A lot of folks.
Good.
I mean, when you think about it, if you spread out the total cost of a private party among 21 people, it really works itself out to be about like $30-40 a person.
Not bad at
Which
all.
that for an hour and a half of hour and a half, 2 hours
very
of
good.
entertainment, it's actually pretty
Yeah.
well. And then if you add in the drinks, it's only a little bit more.
Sure.
And then you can always order more drinks and more food throughout the evening and really make an experience.
Rum for everyone.
Yeah. More rum.
A lot of the drinks do have rum in them.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine. Yeah. Yes, we have to get something set up here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I love this.
But it's been a very fantastic experience, and it's been in the works for about a year or so, and then it's always going to be changing. Things are always going to be added to it. The show is going to change. We're tweaking it always. The drinks are going to change. The food is going to change. So everything that you experience one evening is not going to be the same thing that you have the next time you come out. And then, like I said, we'll have the holiday experiences coming up pretty soon. Halloween, where we're going to try to summon Hawthorne's spirit and see if we can get him to come out.
Nice. Nice.
Christmas, we'll just be totally Christmased out in here. So,
Oh yeah.
along
I
with
see it.
specialty drinks and food and a different kind of show for those kind of evenings as well. So we encourage everyone to go online and make the reservations now for private parties, and then check back again shortly for the open table reservations, which we hope will open up in the next week or two.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a link on the Stage 9 site too to this?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
We're working on that. There was some weird thing with, I don't know all the ins and outs of websites and how they connect, but it's going to happen here shortly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, LTP listeners, if you are anywhere near Sacramento, I not only do I encourage you to come to Stage 9 and just check out what Troy and Matt have put together here, and I'm sure other people have, of course, but the whole Stage 9 family is crafted here. Just at least come to that, support this local company, and have a great time, especially if you haven't been to the parks lately. You will get a sense of like, oh, these guys love the parks. Maybe we should go to the
The,
parks.
the vibes are here. The vibes are here, yeah.
And if it works out that you're here for a night where there's an open table to come down here, I highly encourage that.
Yeah.
You would not be disappointed.
No, it is like nothing you experience. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yep.
And I'm happy and proud that we get to work, or at least not work with, but be help support you guys, and got to know you and Troy, and support like a local business. Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming out and helping us out with promoting it as well. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
yeah.
you.
yeah, thank you guys.
And just to wrap this up, can we get that website again, Matt?
Sure. And the website is hawthornshideout.com. Hawthorns, HAWTHORNES, hideout.com.
Yes. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Matt, for hanging out with us for an hour and giving us a tour of this incredible vault. And it's this incredible hideout. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about it, if it's a secret place or not.
Well, we're talking about it.
We're
so.
talking
about it
no
now.
one knows. The thing is, no one knows quite where it is.
Yeah, that's the thing. We can talk about it, but you know where it is.
You have to ask someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did find it. We stumbled across it, actually. And we're just in awe here. All right, so LTP listeners, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And we look forward to spending more time with Stage 9 in the future for some other stuff. So, all right, thanks for listening today. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I want to say a very special thank you to Matt Kemp over at Stage 9 for spending some time with us this morning. I hope that all of you enjoyed listening to that, and I do encourage you to come down to Stage 9 in Old Town Sacramento. You can check them out at stage9.com. And if you want to visit where we just were, go to hawthornshideout.com to reserve a room or reserve a time, however it's working. And starting in a few weeks, they're going to be offering non-group reservations. So that's great. Again, I love meeting people that are in this Disney community, such as us. And I love supporting those guys, and hope to be working with them sometime in the future with any sort of event they have. So Again, thank you so much for joining us today. To reach out to us, you can send us an email at info@leavingtodaypodcast.com. Go to Instagram at Leaving Today Podcast, or just go to leavingtodaypodcast.com, where we have our shirts, Patreon on there as well. Thank you again, Ty, for being the newest member of the LTP family. Udi, where can people find out more information about you?
Currently, you can find me on my Instagram, really, because Mando, we're quiet because nothing Star Wars.
Okay.
Anyway, my Instagram is HAXGOALI, Hax Goalie. You can reach me there.
Okay.
Yep.
Becky, where can people find out more information about you?
You can find me on Instagram at Becky_Weimer, BECKY_WEIMER.
Awesome. Great. So thank you so much for joining us this time. We do appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you on LTP Lounge every other Thursday. We can relax on that too, but we're getting back in there. Life happens. All right. So again, we'll talk to you soon. We love you. Adventures out there, and we'll see you in the parks.
Bye.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland is now ending its normal operating day. We hope you enjoyed your visit to the Magic Kingdom and that the memories you've made will bring you back again soon.
My popcorn is popped, and I'm ready to listen.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Okay.
But you make me hot. It's so close, I can feel it.
No bed sheets.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because I like yelling at you.
You're funny. Ow, that hurt. Don't make me smile like that. Ow.
I feel like Udi's gonna lose it with the news.
Why are you throwing up? You trying to eat all your food before your sister does? Now you can eat that.
Kitty.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Boy, was my face red. Well, I didn't see that coming.